Welcome. In this video, I'll show you how to connect Copper CRM with a DocuSign. All right. So first up, log into your Copper CRM account. And once you're in here on your dashboard, just go to the top left, click on your profile, and click on integrations. Okay. In here, what you'll do is just find DocuSign right here, which is normally located under the third row. Okay. So just click on connect. And in here, first, before clicking on connect, make sure to choose the maximum number of DocuSign envelopes to show. Click on the drop down, it could be 5, or you could go as far as 20. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and add in 5. And then once done, you can add options from here. Okay, signer 1, signer 2, or rename it if you want to. Okay, you can reorder it by just using these drag tools. Okay, like so. But you can just edit it later. But for now, click on connect. And here, as you can see, as fast as that, I am now connected. It doesn't ask me to log in. Why is that? That is because my DocuSign account is currently logged in to this specific browser. And also, the service or emailing service that I used to create my DocuSign account was Google. Okay, so basically, the first time you created your Copper CRM account, it asks you to connect your Google account, right? So that's why when you click on connect right here, Copper automatically detects that I have a DocuSign account. That is why it doesn't ask me to log in. But if it asks you to log in, you can just go ahead and log in with your DocuSign credentials. And once that's done, you're good to go. Okay. You can now go ahead and go to this page. Now, if you can't see this page, just go back to integrations right here, find DocuSign and click on settings. There you go. Now it says here, enable DocuSign for records. Select all if you want to, like lead person, company, pipeline, record, and project. Okay. Choose the location to show DocuSign. The default one is only right panel, which is right here. So if you want to, you can go ahead and enable it. And once done, no need to find a save button as it's automatic. And there you have it. As you can see here, mine is now connected. Well, I hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next one.